What's good, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I am here with a Lovin' Hip Hop Atlanta Season 11, Episode 24 review. And we're going to kick this episode off with some Keisha's Theater. Yes, we have not done this in a few weeks, child. So let me set the scene. Rennie goes to Sierra's glam shop to get her hair done. And that's how we're going to kick this thing off. Okay, y'all ready? Starting with Sierra. Rennie. Sierra, I need you to do my hair. Okay, but can you do me a favor, please? What, Sierra? Can you, make up with Erica Banks, please? Please, Rennie, please. What am I making up for exactly? I just want you guys to have a conversation. That's it. Y'all just need to conversate a little bit. We tried that twice. 3 times is always the charm, no friend. Now, I'm finna be a little shady friend, okay? Cause you got 3 rings and it ain't worked yet. Oh, really, Rennie? That's how you gonna come at me, friend? That's messed up, girl. Oh my God. Sierra confessional. I get why Rennie doesn't want to meet up with Erica and make up, but when we were in Belize, it was so eye-opening and it was just deep. We gotta forgive people and move on. Like, honestly, we're all on our healing journey and everything, and we've been working on ourselves and all that. I can't say that I'm in a place where I can sit down and have a conversation. I mean, I can't say that I'm in that place yet. Well, I ran into her at the nail shop, and when I spoke to her, she was very compassionate. Like, she had a lot of passion in her voice, girl. And she's like, life is short. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you gonna get. I just hate what actually happened between, you and Rennie. And she was like, me and Rennie, and I wouldn't mind, making it work. No, really? Please, friend, please. I have to think about it. It's gonna be good. I promise. It's gonna be real good. Push it real good, girl. Real good. I'm a little off. Y'all know I'm still got a little bug, honey. But yeah. And I got some more Keisha's Theater for you in this episode review as well. So Karlie is at one of her restaurants. The Bam pops by. They've gotten super close here. They've been kicking it outside the show and all of that type of stuff. So Karlie tells her that she's going to throw a mixer for sexy singles, and she wants to set Bambi up with somebody. She's inviting football players and athletes and rappers and dudes that got money and all of this type of stuff. And so Bambi is down because she was like, if it's one person that can hook you up, it's Karlie, because she keep her a man. Like, she ain't never with a shortage. She don't never double back. She ain't recycling no peen. Like, so yeah, I'm most definitely going. And she also tells Karlie about what happened between her and Mama D when they met up, and how Mama D ripped up her diploma and how mad she was and all of that type of stuff. So Erica Banks and Yandy have some one-on-one time together. They go to a little lotion place and concoct their own lotions or whatever. And Erica tells her that, her and 1501 settled the issue with the contracts and everything. And then Yandy was on some, how would you feel about sitting down with Rennie and squashing things? And she basically was like, I ain't got no problem with that. I'm open to it. Fine. Let's meet up. So at this point, Yandy and Sierra are setting it up for the two girls to come together and squash this silly beef. So Bambi and Amy are together because Bambi pull up on Amy at a photo shoot or a video that shoot she was on. Her mama was there. She spoke or whatever. Then they have a one-on-one conversation. And Amy tells her, I've been blowing you up because I need to talk to you about something. So Mazy just found out he got a 7-year-old daughter. And I'm starting to see that he's reverting back to his old ways with the smoking, sitting on the couch and everything. And I just don't know if I can do this or whatever. And Bambi was just like, girl, like, don't be like me, sticking around, trying to, improve no man, girl, but, do what's best for you. I'm going to be here for you and all of this type of stuff. One thing I can say about Bambi, she might have a gummy smile or whatever, but that girl body is insane. And especially since she had 3 kids. I only had 1 and I still look like I'm pregnant, child, but she looks great. So then after that, it's the night of the mixer and Karlie is there. Bam is there in this like Chinese Korean dress or whatever. Is there any Asian or Chinese or Japanese ethnicity in Bambi or not? But she's there and Karlie introduces her to this guy named Alpha, and he's saying that's his real name. I don't believe him. As soon as he told me his name was Alpha, I would have turned right around and be like, well, I'm Omega. Okay. And I'm about to get up out of here. I didn't like his hair. I didn't understand what in the Wolverine was going on with this box of his, because it was like the sides was like this, but then the center was like this. It was so weird. And then he had on some type of beaded chain. And y'all know how I tell y'all don't date nobody that wear them beads. Them hookah beads, them wood beads, none of it. Don't mess with nobody that wear beads. They're going to ruin your life. He was just like real corny to me, but Bambi seemed to be into it. She asked him, has he been married? Do he got kids? Everything was no. And then she was like, you got a mama? Child, that had me hollering. He was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, God. That was funny. So they made a little connection or whatever. Jessica White is pissy, drunk, loud, doing too much. It was so cringe and embarrassing. Like, I literally had to put it on mute because I couldn't watch it. I'm one of them people that get secondhand embarrassment watching other people embarrass themselves. I just simply could not do it. So one of Karlie little pieces pulled through. His name's Summers. He said he flew into town just to see her. He a nice looking man or whatever. Look way better than Grady. I'll say that much. And he said he been on Karlie. Been on her. They been dating or whatever. He asking her, is she gonna come through after the event? And she like, yeah, they all up in each other's face. And it's a vibe and it's a moment. So I was like, okay. So they set it up to do a double date with Karlie and Summers and Bambi and Alpha. So it's time for another Keisha's Theater. Let's set the setting. Sierra is at the batting range waiting on Yandy and Erica and Rennie to pull up. So she says in her confessional, so today is the day, y'all. Me, Yandy, Rennie, and Erica Banks is gonna meet up today in hopes of Rennie and Erica making up. So Yandy arrives and Sierra says, Erica's supposed to be coming. Yeah. I told her to come a half an hour after us just to make sure everything was cool. It wasn't no bad energy, nothing like that. I'm just scared that if we put them two around each other and they don't get on one accord, they're going to be on some BS and it's going to be a fight. Rennie arrives. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Everything good? Okay, great. They go to the batting cage. Rennie knocking him out the park like she Babe Ruth or something like that. And Sierra in her confessional telling some, dear God, please let all the aggression that Rennie has towards Erica disappear before Erica gets here. And also, God, can you please let none of these balls hit my face? It costs a lot to look this good. But I make it look good because I got it. Check my technique, God, because I love you. And through you, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can even get these heifers to like each other again, God, because I believe in you and I believe in your superpowers, Father God. I do. I really honestly do, God, because you will make a way, a highway, a byway, a runway. You will make it, Lord. And I just love you so much. So at this point, Erica is beyond late. She ain't showed up. So they FaceTime her and she was like, girl, I'm at the bar drinking. I thought about it. What's the point of me coming? I ain't trying to come there. I don't know what type of time she on. Ain't no, basically she wasn't trying to, get into no altercation. So Rennie was like, see, I told y'all she crazy. She was like, girl, you got beat up. It's okay. It happens to everybody. Like, deal with it. And then she spent the conversation talking to Yandy about the situation. And Yandy was like, girl, instead of you talking to me, you could have been here talking to her. Like, that was the point. Like, you wasted all of our times. I could have been at home with my family, girl, while you playing. And I don't blame them because, like, ain't nobody got time to be playing with you, girl. So that's basically where they left it at this point. And if I was Rennie, I wouldn't even care to meet up with her ever again because, like, girl, calm down. So Amy visits Mazy while he doing a pop-up shop child at a gas station. I mean, the man is out here he is trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. But she is like, ew, gross, disgusting. Because when they were together, he did actually have his clothing brand, Black Love, in an actual brick and mortar. So she trying to figure out, how did you go from being inside of a store to now having to pop up a wooden table, a wooden folding table on the side of a gas station, and you selling clothes? Like, the ghetto of it all, the ghetto. So Amy tells him, like, I can't depend on you. I can't depend on you to stick up for me, to be there for me financially. I just cannot. And a lot of people online were saying that they felt like she brought him on the show to embarrass him and just to break up with him. I don't think that. I don't think that Amy has a spirit like that because it wasn't necessary. We all saw that she was winning in the end of at the end of the relationship. That she was the one doing better. If anything, I feel like she kind of set him up for success to be on this show and to get himself together, because this is a great platform for him to do so. But I don't think she brought him on there to embarrass him. I think that she genuinely wanted to see if it could maybe work. So he was like, I'm self-employed. I just got out of jail. He was, trying to change his life. He not trying to be a dope boy and all that type of stuff. So Amy was like, I'm self-employed too. But Mazy was like, I don't have the same resources as you. You got your family helping you. I ain't got nobody here. I'm going to get it together. And Amy started crying and she's just like, I can't do this no more. He was like, really? You just can't give me a chance? Like, let me show you. And she was like, I've heard all of that before. Now I'll be a fool to believe it. Like, I just cannot. I think we just need to break up, And it was very sad and unfortunate. You could tell they both were hurt because she even said in her confession, like, I honestly believe he's my person. He's my one. But what am I supposed to do when I'm with a man that cannot provide? He can't even pay half of the rent. Like, nah, the math ain't math. And I don't blame her. Maybe down the line they can pick it up again once he get himself together. She got her situation to where she wanted. But right now I just don't see it for them. I just don't. And it's unfortunate. So Karlie and Bambi and Alpha are at Summer's crib having this double date. He got a hibachi chef or somebody cooking hibachi for them. And he makes it known at the table that he know Karlie got a situation and he don't care, basically. He said from the moment he saw her, he wanted to marry her. And she says in her confessional that she's had several men like him that want to be with her, want to marry her, but she's never taken any of them up on the offer. But meanwhile, she's sitting up here chasing men like Grady and making a fool out of herself. Like, this is just what I don't get about Karlie. Like, this Summers dude actually seems like he got a brain. He's a decent person from what we see. He's actually handsome. And you over here dealing with somebody that look like he could be your great grandfather and you old yourself, girl, absolutely not. So, Karlie brings up Grady sending girls jewelry and all of this stuff and disrespecting her and cheating on her. And Bambi was like, well, why are you straddling the fence then? Like, I'm trying to figure out like what it is that you're holding on to, because this don't make no sense. Okay. And so Karlie looking at her like, excuse you supposed to be on my side. Calm down. So, Karlie then gets an impromptu phone call and excuses herself from the table. It's Grady calling her, asking her why she ain't answering the phone. He been calling her, where you at? And she was like, I'm out having dinner with my girlfriends. And he was like, I'm only going to give you one time to tell me the truth or I'm going to pull up on you. And she was like, what? Like, I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, okay. All right, I know where you at. I pulled up on you. You forgot I got a tracker on you? So obviously they tracking each other's phones or whatever. Or he just tracking her child. So Karlie get the run in like, oh my God, he is here. Bambi and everybody in the house peeping game. So Summers stand up. Because like, who is this man barging into my backyard and don't know me? And like, what are you doing? Like, this is how people get pow pow. So Bambi is like, Summers, like, no. She's trying to diffuse the situation. Alpha just standing back like, I don't want no parts of this. I'm on probation. I ain't got no money to get out of bail. Because you could tell he ain't got no money, child. Even though he brought her some nice flowers. But he just corny. I don't see it for them. I don't. So Summers was like, you at my crib making a scene, my man. And he was like, but you heard with my broad and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm looking at this man like, if you don't go to the local gas station and buy you some Black Love merch and a Colt 45 and some Benson and Hedges and go and sit down, because that's exactly what you look like you do for fun. Like, Karlie, come on now. I don't care how much money a man got. Absolutely not. And then you letting an ugly man on top of that play in your face and got you looking a fool. Ain't Karlie like 50 years old now and you steady on the same mess that you was on 11 years ago from the start of this show? Ain't nothing about you progressed or changed. Like, this is embarrassing at this point. So Grady was like, I'm going to be at home in an hour. If you're not there, you know what it is. And I'm like, well, who home is he? Is he at her house? That house that she got across the street from Spice? Like, because she was saying early in the episode he still got stuff there. So I'm guessing he at her house. Like, excuse you, if I ain't there in an hour, I just ain't there in an hour. And Karlie played herself because she should have kept it pimping. When he came in that backyard, I would have been like, excuse you, like, you are encroaching on my personal space and my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I will talk to you when I get home. Period. If you wanted to show him that you was like that and you was a boss, you would have stood on business and been like, I have a dinner party that I'm a guest at. I will see you when I get home. And that would have had him looking stupid. He would have been like, oh, word? For real? That's how you doing me? And I would have kept on walking and went right back in that house and sat down and continued eating. He would have been 38 hot, okay, at home, crying, steady calling you. That's how you clutch a man by his balls, okay? All that. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? All that. You lost right then and there. There was no point in you even going on this date to make him mad. You lost. So, and then I want to address the people that was in the comment section under my Natalie video where it was exposed that Natalie was dating Curtis from Bad Boys and buying him stuff, getting him groceries, buying him a couch and all that. And some of y'all women was talking about that's pimping, that's being a boss. I don't know what generation y'all from. Y'all gotta be from this current generation, because there ain't nothing about that boss and ain't nothing about that pimping a woman out here taking care of a man that can't provide for them, because he's no longer an employee of hers. He's an ex-employee, so she's not recouping any benefits to pimp somebody. A pimp actually puts somebody out there to make money for them, okay? He's not doing anything for her. She's doing everything for him, which makes her a simp, okay? Which makes her a dodo brain. How you cheating on your husband with somebody that ain't even on the level of your husband, who ain't technically got nothing either? You taking care of him too, but I guess he a stay-at-home dad while you out here doing whatever. But the whole point is, if you gonna cheat, you better cheat with somebody that's better, that's upgraded. How you cheating with a man that can't even afford groceries? Make it make sense. And then parading him around like he a prize. Y'all crazy. Y'all are nuts. Make it make sense. You talking about something, you a boss and you a baddie, but you out here paying for groceries and couches and all of this stuff for a man that ain't even your man. He can't even afford to buy you nothing, obviously. Girl, y'all better get y'all minds in order. But anywho, back to this episode. So he go back to the car. Karlie chasing him. No. I'm going to get my word out. Open the car. Open this door. I'm going to say what I got to say. So you mad because I'm doing what you doing? Oh, you mad? You big man. How can I be mad? I'm not mad. See, I'm not mad. You're mad. I still love you though. And I'm like, he is so ugly. Like, what is going on? So Karlie, he was like, she was like, I'm going to speak my piece. Open the door. He was like, you're having dinner with a man that's wearing fake jewelry, fake cheap jewelry at that. So Karlie was like, and you deal with prostitutes. And he was like, so does Michael Jordan. Mad. You think you said something? I was like, so you admitting that you deal with prostitutes? And just because Michael Jordan did it, that mean that it's okay? You nasty. And you willingly dealing with somebody that would sleep with prostitutes? Oh God, just throw everybody away. So Bambi is embarrassed. She goes out and is like, Karlie, come on. No, I'm going to say what I got to say. No, I'm going to speak my piece. No, because he mad. How he going to get mad because I'm doing the same thing he do? And Bambi said, can you please stop cheating on her? That's when you know you've hit rock bottom in life, that you're older than Bambi. You're like 50 years old, and this girl is literally having to ask a man that you're dealing with, can he stop cheating on you, please? Karlie, reevaluate your life. So she won't leave. He's trying to tell the driver to bag off. She's steady trying to get to him. Bambi literally has to bear hug her to move her away from the car. Karlie takes off one of her shoes, throws it at the car. Then she throws her phone at the car. And she was like, Karlie, like, what are you doing? And he was like, she was like, give me my phone. And he was like, tell buddy with the cheap ass jewelry to buy you another. Mind you, dude was like, Karlie, yo, chill. Like, let him go. Like, come on back to the crib. Like, we eating. It's getting cold. Like, I like the way Summers handled the situation. Like, because it was looking like if it needed to go there, he ain't had no problems. But he was real pimping about it. You know what I'm saying? But dude ended up bagging off and leaving. And Bambi was like, girl, you in front of this man's house acting a god doggone fool. I would not stand for this. If I just went out on a date with you and you got a whole man over here, she was like, you better start turning your location off. That was the realest ish I have ever heard somebody say on a reality show. Like, girl, not you was wrong for cheating, but next time turn your location off. That's some ish me and my friends would have said to each other, because that's real true tea. Child, and then the episode went off. Mind you, she out here with one shoe on and one shoe off. And then it was an open-toe booty at that. That really made me mad. Like, Karlie, why are you still wearing open-toe booties? What's going on? But it was a great episode. I give it an A. It was one of a classic episode going down in history because Karlie'd, okay, in this episode. And it was a hot mess, okay? Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all thought about this episode. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.